What's going on, everybody? My name is LateHarmony, and welcome to a bit of a different video today. We're actually going to be doing a full-on setup tour. This is not something I have done in quite a while, but my setup is at a point where I can finally say it is complete. Or at the very least, it's actually, complete this time. I know I said that the last setup tour that I did that it was complete, but that was a lie and a half. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, I'm going to shut down. Let's go ahead and get right to the setup tour. Here we go! Okay, I'm not going to spend a ton of time out here talking about a lot of this because nothing around here has really changed too much other than here's the door that leads out of my room. Here is all of my games. I have way too many Xbox 360 games, Xbox One games down there, some more 360s, DS and 3DS. All of my anime, basically, and all that fun stuff, blah, blah, blah. All of my PS4 games, a couple of Blu-rays, and a few other things down there, blah, blah, blah. My actual bookshelf that actually, contains books. Some of these I have not read in a very long time, but, they're there. Might as well have some sort of storage for them. My bed that you see in the background of all of my videos, I did actually get a new bed not that long ago. This is a full-size bed. I was sleeping on a twin, but I recently upgraded to a full-size, and this bed is by far the comfiest bed I've been on ever. This thing is just so comfy, and I love it. So here's all the stuff you generally see in my background. I have a Minecraft torch there. That's actually a recent addition, as a matter of fact. I have all of my acoustic panel, which, despite the popular belief, this stuff does not prevent sound from entering or exiting a room. It just is there to keep echo down. That's all acoustic foam does, for those who don't know. I have all of my stuff up there on a little shelf. I have a calendar that's got Himiko Toga on it, and I've got a Silent Voice poster. Absolutely love that movie. Silent Voice, fantastic. I love the movie. Ignore this crappy mess. This is all of my consoles. I have a PS3 right here, a PS2 there, Xbox 360, an Xbox One, and an Xbox Series S right over there. And then I've just got it on this TV. This is actually not the same TV I was using. This is actually a new TV that I have because my old one broke. It's the same size as my old TV, but it's just, newer and better. This is also a new addition right here. This shelf was not here before. I originally had just like a giant nightstand here, but now I've actually got all new space, and this is basically where I keep all of my manga. I've got some Berserk manga down there. I've got some Fire Force there, some Zelda stuff, some Rurouni Kenshin, Made in Abyss, Tamagotchi Reincarnate as a Slime, all that fun stuff. Basically just all of my manga is now here. I've even got some JoJo's over there as well. And it also makes more storage for all my figurines and stuff like that because, gotta have figurines. Oh yeah, and my Switch games, I need that as well. And of course right here we have my vinyl player. For those who don't know, I actually do listen to vinyl. I've got a whole bunch of different records right here. I've got some Panic at the Disco, I've got some 21 Pilots, I've got some Five Finger Death Punch that was on there just a second ago right there. Just a random video game one, and the Cowboy Bebop vinyl that they released not long ago, which part of me does not want to open because, it's Cowboy Bebop, because I don't know, I feel like I would very much devalue this thing, but at the same time I really want to open it up and listen to it, so who knows. You guys give me your opinions, because this is not an old vinyl at all. This just recently came out, so I'll leave that up to you guys. Do you think I should listen to this or not? And I got a whiteboard that I usually put all of my video ideas on, and it's currently empty because I have no ideas because I'm garbage. And now let's get to the reason why the majority of you are really here, the gaming setup itself. So first off, we have my piece of garbage chair that I really need to get replaced because this thing broke on me. So yeah, it just permanently leans back now, and I absolutely hate it. But when it was unbroken, it was, actually a good chair. But I hate the fact that it's broken now. That sucks. So I have two monitors. I have this one right here and this one right over here. This is my main monitor. It is a 24.5-inch Asus Tough Gaming something. I don't know what it is. Future me put the actual model number up on screen because I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't know why they give monitors weird names like that, but this is a 144 hertz, 1 millisecond response time monitor, and it is absolutely fantastic. I know that 144 hertz at this point is kind of, you know, underpowered, but honestly it works for me, so I don't care. And this one over here in vertical mode is just a cheapo 22-inch monitor from On. It's got like a 5 millisecond response time and 60 hertz refresh rate, but guess what? It's a secondary. I'm only using this for editing and live streams. I don't need another one of these if I'm not going to be gaming on it. There's no point in that. As for my peripherals, my keyboard is the Red Dragon K55-2 white TKL size version. This is a keyboard that I've used for a while now. I think a year and a half, almost 2 years at this point, and it is by far an absolutely fantastic keyboard. I absolutely love this thing. I have been thinking of upgrading, but I'm not sure which one to get, just because I do like this keyboard. But if you guys have any recommendations, do let me know down in the comment section below. And then of course I have the classic glorious Model D. This is the wired version. This is before they came out with the wireless version, but I absolutely love this mouse. These things are just absolutely fantastic. It's also the lightest mouse I've ever used, and I don't know, I love everything about it. It's a good mouse. I like it a lot. Xbox controller, Elgato, that I have not 100% figured out how to get it to work, and my mouse bungee. As for audio, I have this microphone right here. This is the Elgato Wave 3. This is the entire kit for it, so it actually came with the pop filter and the shock mount. But this is by far the best microphone I've ever used before in my life, and this is probably the best USB mic you can get on the market currently. This thing is a Blue Yeti killer and a half. Do not buy a Blue Yeti. Like, if anyone out there is wanting to get into YouTube and you've heard that the Blue Yeti is good, don't buy it. Buy this. This thing is about the same price as a Blue Yeti, and it is so much better. You don't need the whole kit if you don't want to get the whole kit. I just did because, you know, I have it on a boom arm, and I don't know. I just thought it would be better to have the whole thing rather than just the mic itself. Thought it'd be a little bit easier to use. Other audio equipment is the Creative Pebble speakers. I use these generally just for when I'm watching videos and just regular music, stuff like that. I don't really use them quite as often as I think I should. And then we have my regular headphones, which are these little guys. These are the JBL Tune 700 BTs, I think. I may be wrong on that, actually. One second. Yep, Tune 700 BT. I was actually correct on that one for once, but these are by far the best headphones I've ever used before in my life. These things are super comfortable, and they're also wireless, so I don't have to, you know, deal with a wire like I did with my old Razer headphones over here. But yeah, those things, absolutely the best. Love them. So this right here is my camera. I don't know how well it's showing up on camera. I wish my chair would stop squeaking. But this is the Logitech C920, which a lot of YouTubers use. This is the webcam that I use for pretty much all of my videos. And then the other camera I'm using, which is this one, this is just the Kodak PixPro AZ421, so it's not the best DSLR out there, but I'm just using this for vlogs and a few little like Instagram pics, so that's about it. And then I have a key light. This is not the Elgato key light because I am not spending $200 on lights. That's stupid in my opinion. So I just bought like a cheapo regular old key light, which, I mean, it works, so I can't really, you know, complain about it. It works. And then all my acoustic panel back here to reduce echo as much as I can. And then last but not least, we have the pièce de résistance, the gaming PC. And I know what some of you are thinking, this PC does not look the best on the inside. And you are correct, because this is in fact a pre-build. I know, I don't want to hear it from you guys. The reason why I got a pre-build, I got this thing over 2 years ago, and guess what? That was at the time when PC parts and like finding them was an absolute impossibility. So I could not build my own. So I thought, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to buy a pre-build and upgrade it from there. I have not really installed any actual upgrades in it just yet, but my planned upgrades are to get a different case, a different CPU cooler, more storage, and just in general little things here and there, because this case is not the best. This is just like a Thermaltake something case, I can't remember, but this is the only airflow in there, and it's only got one intake, so yeah. You see the issue that I have, but the actual hardware inside, and the reason why I chose this PC specifically, is because of the regular hardware. It's got a Ryzen 5 3500, so it's a very good CPU. I've got 16 gigs of RAM at 3000 megahertz, and a GTX 1660 Super
from Zotac, so that can pretty much run just about any game out there. At this point, this thing is about the standard issue card for most people out there. It's pretty good though, at least for what I use it for, so I can't really complain that much about it at all. And then I've just got like a 500 gig SSD right there, which I am planning on upgrading. I'm going to add in like an M.2 because my motherboard has a spot for it. So I'm probably going to add in one of those later, and maybe another SSD, I don't know yet. We'll see what the future holds. We'll see how it goes from there.
And that is pretty much everything about my setup. This is a video that has been a bit of a long time coming, but I'm very, very happy that I was able to, finally get this video made up and done, because I've wanted to do it for a while, and I finally got my setup to the point where, it's actually completed. And I didn't really mention this, but as you saw in the B-roll shots earlier, I have all of my little figurines and stuff like that here and there, and they're just really, really cool. I like all of them. They're awesome, and they kind of add a little bit of a, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, flair to the setup. I don't know, but this is pretty much my setup that I use for all of my recordings, all my actual just regular gaming in general. And yeah, that is everything. I did not show off my cable management, so future me, make sure that you put the little extra cable management video up on the screen right now so you'll know. There is a little bit of a cable mess right there behind my PS4, but I don't care because I can't see those cables anyway, and neither can anybody else. It's just the ones mainly directly underneath the desk that I have to worry about, so I don't care. But yeah, that's gonna be all from me. Hope you guys did enjoy this little setup tour. And by the way, I should have mentioned this before. When I am doing this video, I am not doing this as a means to like show off or anything like that, because I have absolutely no reason to show off at all. The reason why I'm making this video is because I actually do like watching setup tours, because it kind of gives me an idea of what I can do for my setup, and that's kind of what I try to do with this setup. Because if anyone out there has seen setup wars or anything like that, it shows off a person's setup and stuff like that, and the main goal of that is to kind of give you ideas for your setup, and that's what I'm kind of hoping this kind of tour did, was to give you guys ideas for your own setups and stuff like that. I'm not saying like outright go out and buy this thing, I'm not saying to go out and buy those speakers, I'm not saying to go out and buy this microphone or anything like that. And I'm also not here to say that you need all this stuff to do YouTube, because when I started off YouTube, I had a crappy laptop and a crappy webcam. I didn't even have a webcam, I just had the webcam that was on the actual laptop itself, and it was a piece of garbage. And then I just had the little newer mic that sounded like utter trash as well. So if you came here thinking that you need all this stuff for YouTube, you do not at all. Like, don't try and get all this stuff for YouTube or anything like that. In fact, I'm probably a little bit overpowered for YouTube currently, to be honest. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Make sure you ring the notification bell so you can know if I upload. I'm trying to upload a bit more frequently and all that fun stuff. All my socials will be linked down in the description box as well. Be sure to go check them out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Next video, love your faces. See you guys next time. Goodbye.